All right, this is a very interesting story because yesterday, Donald Trump was trending on Twitter, as you can see here. Trump is dead, Trump died, President Vance, where is Donald Trump? Now that was happening because Donald Trump had no public event scheduled all weekend. It had not been seen publicly since Tuesday, and that, of course, was when we saw the bruises on Donald Trump's hands. Now, as a proof of life, as a sign of life, this video got released.
Bravo!
There was only one problem with that video. That video is very old. That video is from June 28th, 2025, and it is August 30th, baby. So there's a lot of questions being asked now about what is the health status of Donald Trump? Where is Donald Trump? And why is the White House posting old videos? Now, someone has said that TMZ has posted this video, this picture here of Donald Trump with his granddaughter, Kai. Now, someone else wrote, alive, yes, well, not so much. Would be great if the mainstream press would do some serious reporting on this, because if you look at Donald Trump here, now, this is a picture of the president. This is real. So we do know that Donald Trump is at least alive, but he's not looking very good, is he? He's not looking very good. And even though he is alive, for some reason, they're also still posting pictures from 2019. So there's that photo there of Donald Trump with his granddaughter, but then there's other pictures that they've posted that are from 2019 if you go back and search for them. And as someone else pointed out, that proof of life video is actually from June 28th. Someone else said MAGA is using this video to claim Trump is in perfect shape today, and the clip is from June 2025. He looks horrible. And of course, here is that photo of Donald Trump looking wrecked. Now, a journalist is asked about this. They wrote, burying the bruises. The White House insists Donald Trump's visible bruises are nothing, but medical experts say the explanation doesn't hold up. Why are the country's biggest newsrooms silent? The White House has offered narrow explanations, but refused to put Trump's physician before reporters. In April, Navy Captain Sean Barbabella issued Trump's annual physical, declaring the president is in excellent cognitive and physical health. We, of course, know that's not true. And blood flow to his extremities is unimpaired. But within weeks, photos showed Trump's ankles swollen enough that White House acknowledged a diagnosis of chronic venous insufficiency, a condition common in older adults. In July, Barbabella released a short memo attributing the bruises to aspirin used as part of a standard cardiovascular prevention regimen and, quote, minor soft tissue irritation from frequent handshaking. So those bruises that are now on both of Donald Trump's hands are both from handshaking? Are we to believe the president shakes with both hands? The president's recent swelling in his ankles has been dismissed as being, quote, chronic venous insufficiency, despite the fact that during his yearly physical exam in March, it was reported that he had no swelling, Reiner said. This is a doctor at George Washington University. Quote, his hand bruising was described as the result of aspirin therapy and shaking, which is not a plausible explanation, particularly if he also has bruises on his left hand. And sure enough, as I said, there are images of the president with bruising on his left hand as well. It goes on to say, Reiner noted that the bruising of this kind is often linked to the use of strong blood thinners for heart conditions such as atrial fibrillation. Quote, during his March exam, the White House physician did not disclose that the president is taking a medication like that, Reiner said. Quote, I think the press should be asking these questions, and the White House should make the president's medical team available to answer the questions. Well, that's not happening. Andrew Bates gave a quote. Andrew Bates is the former deputy press secretary for Joe Biden's White House who had to field nonstop questions about Joe Biden. Quote, it's perverse for the media to surrender more of their own independent agency than they ever have to the most anti-First Amendment president in our history. Quote, Donald Trump even wants to steal the right to report things he doesn't want by revoking broadcast licenses, yet he's rewarded with a level of deference that results in him being treated like media executives' collective boss. Decision makers even marvel at how Trump throws out countless distractions and then, despite having identified the tactic, fall for it. They need stronger backbones. 10 years late is better than never. That doctor went on to say, the public has an important need to know the status of the health of the president. Yeah, this is particularly important in the setting of an almost 80-year-old man. What's clear is that since 2016, we've been told very little about his health. And because we've been telling very little, we are filling the vacuum with rumors and speculation, which we shouldn't be doing. But that is the only way that we can maybe find out what is going on. Now, as I said, we saw that one picture of Donald Trump. But what MAGA is doing, and keep in mind, MAGA and the White House are intricately connected. We have seen that MAGA influencers have been invited to the White House to push the Epstein lie, to hold up binders that had nothing important in them. So they get their marching orders and they're told what to do. So this account here called MAGA Voice with over 1 million followers on Twitter said, President Trump is the best grandpa. Trump looks so young. I love this photo. There's only one problem. This photo is old as shit. Wednesday, January 29th, 2025. And Kai actually posted it almost a year ago. That's Donald Trump's daughter. 42 weeks ago is when this photo is actually from.
Real quick, did you know Keith is on Instagram and about to hit 250,000 followers? Just thought you'd like to know.
The White House posted this today. From the beginning, this has always been a country sustained and strengthened by prayer. America is and always will be one nation under God. And they posted this video here. Only one problem. This video, again, is from a month ago. So they're trying to do these things of like proof of life and that Donald Trump has stamina when clearly there is something going on here. This photo with Kai, which is being used from mainstream media, showing that the president is alive and well, is supposedly from today. But then Kai, on her Instagram 3 hours ago, posted this picture about her first year being a senior. So there's just a lot of questions being asked and not a lot of answers. Someone else says, what's going on? Why are MAGA influencers, Fox News, and the White House using old video to prove Trump is fine? Because Fox News, I showed you that video the White House posted. Fox News posted that same video. So the American people deserve answers, and we're going to keep pursuing the truth here on this channel. So if you want to make sure you see the next story, please do hit subscribe. If you want more people to see the truth, hit like. And we deserve to know what's going on with the president. Absolutely, there should be a press conference about his health, about why he was missing for more than 5 days, and why he's looking more and more unwell. So thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.